Hey, everybody, and welcome to Kame House Party for another week. That's right, you're listening to the world's bestest and only improv comedy Dragon Ball Watch-Along podcast. And I'm one of your hosts. My name is Vince.
I'm one of your other hosts. My name is Aaron.
And boy, oh boy, are we excited to do the thing that we come on this podcast to do. That is to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball and then talk about it and have fun while doing it. And we got another exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z to cover. But before we get into that, we've got a little bit of Kame housekeeping. We're inviting you in for a party, and maybe you've been here before. We don't spare the pleasantries, okay? Hospitality is our game, and we play it by starting off with a little piece of something that we call Kame housekeeping. And the first piece of Kame housekeeping is the world famous UN sanctioned. And look, it just ended. So we're waiting on, it just came in. Aaron, it's official. We are LA 2028 Olympic Committee approved. So we'll see you in LA.
Yeah.
We're going to be torchbearers, baby.
Start the Look, someone start the campaign now. I'm going to say Vince. Out of the two of us, Vince should be the one running down a street with the torch.
No, we got to do it together. That's the only way the committee they stipulated must be done together.
Mm-hmm. If I'm in a backpack, then yes, it's got to be Yoda style.
I'm loving this idea.
Maybe we look it up. Maybe we see what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
We're famous enough to do like a quarter mile.
I mean, I'm assuming they're going to do the Olympic torch across America, right?
That's true. They usually do.
Don't they? They usually do that.
Come through Pittsburgh.
I mean, America goes through Pittsburgh. If you ask me, steel capital of the country.
Yeah, that never left.
That never left. You guys still got all those bridges to show for it.
Let me run across it. Let me walk casually across a bridge. Deathly afraid that the torch will go out. Vomiting as I go. Right?
Oh, look at the determination on Aaron's face. He's hurling the commitment. Cut to somebody. He's been running for 5 minutes.
He's gone an eighth of a mile.
And he's going for gold, just like we're about to go for gold for this Kame housekeeping section. And the famous 1 minute roundup. How about some roller skates sound?
Oh.
You know, the sound of 4 wheels gliding across that used to be basketball court.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, hold on to me. Tom, hold on to me. I got you, Tom.
I know it's her anniversary and it was your turn to pick the activity, but I'm no good at this.
Tom, you always say you're no good at an activity. And what I've noticed is that you're very performative in your incompetence.
Performative in my incompetence. and see. I'm sorry. That's a perfect improv scene setup. That's a juicy premise.
Hey, look, I wasn't at the show this weekend, but if I had made that kind of initiation, I think Donald Glover would have laughed.
Well, yeah. And we did. Look, we did. He did.
And we did, because that's the end of the 1 minute roundup. That's our improvised scene that we do at the top of every show to loosen or tighten our comedic muscles for whatever the conversation about this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z will call for. That then segues into the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time Aaron, has 60 seconds to perform a 1 minute roundup that is wrapping up everything that has happened in Dragon Ball original. That's like 153 episodes right there. And the over 226 episodes of Dragon Ball Z that we've covered so far. If he wants to get into the movies that we covered, he can talk about all of that in 1 minute. So you, the listener or viewer, don't have to go back and watch every single episode of the show or listen to every single episode of the podcast to get caught up to where we are now. This is a service of convenience because hospitality is our thing.
Hilton hospitality, that's our thing.
Hey, Aaron, can you bleep that out? I don't want to give Hilton any free press.
Because you're a Marriott Bonvoy man.
I'm a Bonvoy bitch.
Same. Work trip. Give me those points.
I think I was a Choice Hotels baby growing up.
Days in, hospitality's our thing.
Yeah, baby.
And teenagers drinking.
They never card. All right, look, if you're not of legal drinking age, stop listening. But if you gotta drink at a motel, use a Motel 6.
Yeah, because we get a cut. Anytime a teenager makes a bad choice in a Motel 6, we make money.
Hey, Aaron, I got to ask, is this Poly Market that we're talking about what we just did?
Poly Market?
I don't know. I'm just throwing out betting things that I've heard of.
Okay.
Kalshi? I don't know, man.
Also, sorry I made a Wario noise. Wah, 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 wah.
Don't you dare be sorry.
Okay. I should round up instead?
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting.
Oh, Aaron's waiting because I have to ask him a question. He won't do it otherwise, like my dog who won't perform unless there's a treat. Aaron, now that I've done all that preamble, and you've barked once, I have one question to ask you. Oh, no. He's gone Scooby-Doo mode.
Row.
Ruh-oh.
Red.
It's Aaron Dew. All right, Aaron Dew. Let me ask you a question.
Row a red.
Are you ready to round up?
Was it R in front of every fucking word?
Yeah.
It should
every word except do.
That's true. He didn't call himself Ruby Roo.
No. He
Did
didn't call himself anything.
Scooby-Doo ever say his own name?
Well, he would say
rhyme Scooby-Doo.
Oh, hold on.
Rice to read you.
Let me flip through my Scooby-Doo lore book.
Yeah.
I do think he's introduced himself because I watched a lot of those 80s old Scooby-Doos where they brought in a bunch of guest characters.
Yeah, Vincent Price.
Famously, Vincent Price.
The Globetrotters.
The Harlem Globetrotters.
Not the Capitals.
Never the Caps.
No,
never those damn
losers.
Capitals. Who else did the Scoob and the gang interface with back in the day? Batman and Robin.
Not Shirley MacLaine. Who am I thinking of?
Hold on.
B. Arthur.
I was going to say probably a B. Arthur because they did have real people just show up.
Yes.
Who am I thinking of? Why can't I think of this person's name right now?
This is bad podcast. Keep going.
Did Forrest Gump ever do Scooby-Doo?
What? No.
That's the name. That's not the name I was originally thinking of.
Tom Hanks,
had to ask the question.
The actor.
Yeah. Did Tom Hanks, the actor, ever do Scooby-Doo?
You are a dog.
Raggy? This guy's really rad.
Anyway, I'm ready to round up here. Go. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic crystal balls. You collect them all, you get any wish you want. And it starts Goku. He's a guy. He's a kid. Look, guys, he's an alien. It's going to be revealed. But as he was a kid, he stopped people from using Dragon Balls for evil. He got married, had a kid. He found out he was an alien. His brother fucking killed him. Well, Piccolo did, but he died. Learned karate, came back, beat up other people from his home planet to save his friends, but a lot of them fucking died, so they had to go to a planet to get more Dragon Balls, the planet Namek. There he became the legendary Super Saiyan, defeated Frieza, came back. Someone from the future came and a bunch of androids, and that was a whole fucking thing. So he had a heart attack instead. Then he got strong, tried to beat up the worst android named Cell, but he couldn't do it. So he made his son do it. He shamed him into it. Then he died for no reason. And then he said, I'm going to stay dead. 7 years later, we're at a tournament. His son's grown up. There's a wizard and a testicle growing.
Aaron, I gotta say,
okay.
I gotta say, you had the toughest uphill climb to a roundup that we've ever done on the pod.
To lock in.
Yeah, before locking in, and you did great. You did great. I loved it. His brother fucking killed him.
That's rough. That's Shakespearean.
It is,
as I'm sure we've talked about before.
Absolutely, it's very Shakespearean. And I also love the line that you said. There, a bug android came, and that was a whole fucking thing. So he had a heart attack instead. Damn,
it's a lot.
Men really do be having a heart attack instead of going to therapy about their brothers who killed them, but it was their green friend.
That's actually very correct.
I mean, look at the stats, folks. Mm-hmm. I'm not telling schools at a.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not telling tales at a school. All right, and I know how to say that. I know how to say words. And the other words that I have to say about the preamble to this show, because we're still in Kame housekeeping, and this is my own fault. I know it. And the last and final piece of Kame housekeeping is where I tell you, the listener, that Aaron and I watched two different versions of the show. I watched the English dub version, which we learned through Kame House Party research sent in by Nick Wolf. That is the Funimation dub. So I watched the funny dub while Aaron watches the original Japanese language English subtitle version, because Aaron gets all the nice things in life, and because comparing and contrasting is fun. Without it, there would be no podcasting.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Look at all your podcast examples. Theo Vaughn, dumb guy. Dumber guy. The comparison you have while you listen. Hold on. Equal opportunity. Conan O'Brien, and an equally famous person that he's talking to. Can you compare the difference between the two? There we go. And the
spectrum of podcasting.
The spectrum of podcasting. Dumb guys or famous guys.
Mm-hmm.
And the spectrum of titles is different. And I usually start with the English title for this week's for all the episodes in Dragon Ball Z. So here it comes. The English title for this week's episode, episode 227 of Dragon Ball Z, Heart of a Villain.
Though the word heart and the article A are the only words that it shares with my title, I think it's very much in the same vein. It's not just completely different, because my title for episode 227 of Dragon Ball Z from the original Japanese language is A Wicked Heart Discovered. Dabura's great idea.
A wicked heart.
Mm-hmm. A wicked for good heart.
Sorry. Oh, hold on. Let me get this right.
Mm-hmm.
Dabura. Thank you for my accompaniment.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that we've got all that out of the way, let's start talking about the episode. Gohan versus Deborah, the fight that we were yearning for, pining for last week, continues. Gohan staring down at Deborah in his Super Saiyan form. This fight is pretty well animated, I have to say. Definitely not the most well animated fight, but at least we're getting through this fight with Gohan and Deborah. There's a lot of counterattacking. Gohan looking like he's got the upper hand, almost taking out Deborah. When Gohan does he falls into the Saiyan trick. Hey, I know you're not using your entire power set.
Yeah.
Like, let's do this for real, because you're not going to beat me if you keep holding back.
Yeah.
Deborah does unleash his full power. It is planet shaking.
He can breathe fire.
Yes, thank you. We get the new techniques. He levels up. Phase 2 of the From Soft boss, and Bale is breathing fire at you now. He uses the power of illusion, because I wouldn't say this is straight up after image, right?
I feel like Deborah's powers, much like the Juggernaut, are magical.
That's right.
And not inherent like the Saiyans.
Mm-hmm. Am I wrong in my understanding of the Juggernaut's power system? Is it mostly his imagination of how strong he is?
The Juggernaut is just simply unstoppable. That's kind of it. He, if I'm remembering correctly, of course, Charles Xavier's half brother, Kane Marco,
That's right.
found not the Mcron crystal, because that is what the Phoenix Force was stored in. He found a crystal in a tomb in, I'm assuming, Egypt, that gave him the powers of the Juggernaut. I think he had to have the crystal at some point to retain them. Anyway, it just means like he has the power of the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is just simply unstoppable. He has a fancy helmet that protects him from psychic attacks.
Yes. I remember that because for whatever reason, it was so long into the my X-Men understanding that like the Juggernaut understood how to keep Charles out of his brain, and Magneto did. No one else decided to also just make a helmet.
You should. Magneto, here's how you fund this war. You sell psychic prolocking helmets.
I know, right? Just.
Put almost a Mystique like, on the box. You're done.
Magneto like to do things the hard way. I think you lost me with that last X-Men poll.
There is a from the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Hold on. Wait, I might know. Is this character Mystique's son?
No, that's Nightcrawler.
God damn it.
And I believe they did it where Mystique is Nightcrawler's father. Actually, because of shape-shifting.
Brother, I know you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I know you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, but that is Jujutsu Kaisen as hell. They do a really sick reveal in this new season.
Okay.
Regarding multiple characters' lineage or relation to another character. And it wasn't subtle at the end of the last season, but it was a scene that if you missed it, you missed it.
Yeah.
But boy, oh boy, maybe I'll tell you after, because we got to keep talking about Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
From this point on, I think you can just round it up by saying Gohan's kind of sucking the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird because like even Goku is kind of lost in the sauce at a point. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But before we hit the break, I just have to say that like even Gohan is a little bit concerned about the fight as he's doing it. But he's become a weird himbo because he charges head on into Deborah, who then Hawk Tui's some spit at him. And Gohan's reaction is like, I'll just block it with my hand. And then his glove starts to turn to stone. Come on, man. You're the smartest of the three Saiyans in this fight. And he couldn't remember something that happened hours ago.
He's easily goaded by Deborah into feigning that attack.
He's goaded. Deborah like literally turns his back and says, "Come on.
Let me show you a cool rock, Gohan. It's just over here.
Kakarot, your boy's about to fall for the oldest trick in the book."
A cool rock? Now I'm going to go over.
No, you fools. It's not a cool rock at all. Let him go.
Cool. I hope it's shaped like a hamburger.
All right, Kakarot, now you've got me hoping it's a hamburger.
It could be... Vegeta, that's the thing. It could be anything if it's a cool rock.
All right, Deborah, where's this hamburger rock?
It's more of a geode. Have you ever seen one of those? Fucking sick.
Kakarot, I heard him say cheese. It's a cheeseburger.
Gohan perks up at geode.
Shin is pulling out his mohawk, one big pile of hair at a time. These fools, they'll just keep thinking about food and fighting. Just like you have to keep thinking about this transition into a commercial.
Hey, Jane.
Hey, Jacqueline.
What do you think the most significant YA book series like the 2000s to the 2010s is?
Oh, definitely The Hunger Games.
No, I mean like
Twilight. That's the best
No,
one.
no. I'm talking about the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan.
I've not heard of those. If I wanted to listen to a funny podcast about those, what would you suggest?
Well, I would recommend Unwise Girls, which you and I host. This is a podcast where we reread, analyze, and frequently joke about the books of the Rick Riordan verse. And we see why people call these the best young adult magical series of the 2000s.
And we always take time to declare which characters are canonically, factually not cishet, because Rick Riordan is not the boss of us.
Listen to Unwise Girls every Friday, wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by the Moonshot Network.
And we're back from a commercial. I hope that transition wasn't too jarring for you either in or out, because we got to go back to the arena because Hercule is celebrating his big dub with all the people in the arena. I'm pretty sure, like, doesn't the announcer have like a one-off, like an offhanded line, like, "Oh yeah, I guess we got to celebrate your win, Hercule," or something like that?
Oh, really? I didn't get any of that.
I thought maybe I got a little bit of the announcer being like, "I guess we got to do the rest of this thing."
Forgot about the hour-long ceremony.
But yeah, Hercule's still celebrating the fact that he got away with it again. Bulma, Chi-Chi. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that Pizza, the other folks that
Oh,
were
that's
with
right.
Hercule during the Cell Games, they're back.
Yeah,
Just like, "Aw."
that big Russian wrestler who ate his metal elephant mask is back.
He lived.
It's good to know that all of them lived through the Cell Games, and presumably they all kept their station as right, left, and center hands of the big man himself, Hercule Satan.
I mean, look, he became more famous and more rich than ever.
Those coattails are mighty long. He just got 10 million zenny richer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, spread it around, big guy.
Hercule, I can't wait for you to spend all that money on me, Pizza. And then because you definitely didn't promise it to any other woman.
Master Hercule, it is so great to be your disciple, and I cannot wait for the trickle down of economics. Yes.
We've kissed your boots. I forgot his voice, but here we are. We kissed your boots for so long. Figuratively, literally. And sometimes you just say, there's a pair of boots, give him a smooch. The boot smooch.
Yes, Hercule, we all practice the boot smooch for you.
I went down on so much footwear, Hercule, and now it's finally gonna pay off.
That's right. Hercule's going to take care of all of you, especially you, Pizza. Cut the internal monologue. Oh no, they're going to find out. And when they do, they're going to pants me in front of my daughter. And then I'm going to poop myself. And everybody's going to think I'm a big loser.
Here we are in your dream sequence, Hercule, pulling your stupid pants down.
No.
You got a right big turd down there. You pooped out of embarrassment.
In Far East City, poop fills you.
And I hate you, Dad.
Oh, the last straw of my fragile psyche breaking in twain. My daughter's own love isn't enough. Ah!
Hercule, it's me, Pizza. Back in reality. What's wrong, honey? You act like you didn't just win $10 million.
Oh, sorry, Pizza. I'm just crying because of how beautiful my megaton punch technique was. I wasn't thinking about anything awful about what's going to happen to me later on today.
Oh, I'm crying because I got a bunch of confetti in my eye. There's too much of it.
I never cry.
Not even during Soul.
Oh, come on. Everybody cries during Soul. Even the big guy, Hercule, cried during Soul.
Aaron hasn't seen.
What? And seen.
I know. I haven't seen a Pixar in several years, but several people have been coming up and saying you gotta see Soul.
Soul is pretty dang good. I will say the annoying part out loud because, well, actually, no, I'm not going to play into that. I didn't think Tina Fey's portrayal of her character was wrong in any of the sense, but a lot of people said that her character was annoying, and I'm realizing that that's a lot of misogyny saying that. But Soul is pretty good.
Was she a female voice character that might have been telling other characters what to do?
Maybe speaking truth to reality. No, I mean it's truly beautiful. It's a beautiful film.
I have a friend who's like, I recently watched it, and this is someone who's not a big animation head. And typically not the type of movie they would watch. They watched it because Trent Reznor did the music of Nine Inch Nails fame. So all right. We'll put it
centers around music, and the music is also good. The music is
Patreon, maybe?
Maybe on the Patreon. Put it on the Patreon.
A Soul Snatch rewatch?
Hey.
Or first time watch?
We're snatching souls on the Patreon.
Do I copy a popular format of another much more famous podcaster than I?
What are you talking about? You want to do a Doug Loves Movies? What do you mean?
I was thinking an Aaron hasn't absorbed.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. There's got to be another word. Maybe by the end of the episode, we'll figure this one out.
It would be Vince hasn't viewed. That's good. Like it's right there.
Easy. Yeah. Yeah, Aaron hasn't absorbed.
Anything ocular is an O, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It's a slant rhyme. And slant rhymes should get you put in jail.
If we go in the middle, we could do Shelton hasn't seen.
We could do Shelton has
Yeah, flip the scripts.
or Shelton's shelf, and it's like your shelf of movies that you have.
Oh yeah. Okay, we could. I have to physically buy everyone. That's the premise.
That's the premise.
I only watch the special features.
It's not a terrible premise. Just like it's not a terrible premise to wonder, what are Chi-Chi, Bulma, and the others doing now that 18 has come up short in the big fight unexpectedly? They're heading on back to take Marin to see her mommy, and for Chi-Chi and Bulma to find those two precocious young little part Saiyan boys, Goten and Trunks.
Yeah, so it doesn't either. It didn't clock, or they changed the translation and meaning behind it. But we see a happy reunion with 18 and Marin. Bulma comes up to 18 and says simply, "Hey, how did you lose to a guy like that? Did you have a malfunction or something?"
A malfunction?
Yeah. And
Bulma.
Yeah. Yup.
I mean, just that line explains 18's demeanor in mine in a way that makes so much more sense.
Yeah. It's Bulma. Of course, 18 walks away. And then Bulma.
Oh, she doesn't say anything.
No, 18 says 0 things.
Okay.
She.
So in mine, like that scene is Marin saying hi to mommy, mommy saying, "I'm sorry I lost." Bulma saying, "Yeah, 18, it's weird that you lost to Hercule. Kind of looked like you threw the fight." And then that's when 18 gets mad and says, "I would never do something like that," and walks away.
She would be bragging about this.
That's what I'm saying. They really had to. They worked backwards so that 18 would walk away angry from people that are her friends.
Because it's maybe they're like, guys, we can't make Bulma look bad. I'm just like, no, reveal the
what
truth.
Are you talking about?
She always looks bad.
She's the 1%. She's always going to look bad.
Yeah. Yeah, don't talk about going down on boots. These writers, these translators.
Yeah. Bunch of weirdos. But
if I like Bulma, then I'll be rich one day.
Oh, maybe that's what all the incels are waiting for. They're waiting for their billionaire Bulma. They're waiting for the Theranos lady who turned out to be a fraud.
Yeah.
I'm Theranos lady.
But the Capsule Corp's products work.
Yep.
They work to fucking store your corpse with Capsule Corpse.
Moving house. In a Capsule Corp house, all you have to do is push a button.
Yeah.
Wait 5 seconds. Please get out and take your house wherever you're going next.
Deliveries in a boom.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, get us in that room. Get us on the third floor of that big building. I'm assuming marketing stays low.
Marketing has to stay low for clients.
Yeah. Plus, we're weak.
R&D right below CEO.
Ooh, not in the basement?
No. That's the tech team. They're in the basement.
Okay.
Everything has to stay grounded.
The Soivas.
The service must stay cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the sales team, they're remote.
They're remote.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, they're hybrid.
Fun thing about Capsule Corp is if you have to travel between floors, you just put yourself in a capsule. They do the pneumatic shoot.
That's what corporate culture is missing, Aaron, is pneumatic tubes.
Tube me up. I'll go in the office if I can ride a tube to lunch.
Buddy, if you could, You know what? This damn city where you can get anything for lunch, traffic's in 100% of the time. Expensive sandwiches. You know what fits in a pneumatic tube? A $20 sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I had a $20 sandwich for lunch. Mad as hell about it.
Was it a good sandwich?
Yeah, it's a good sandwich.
Okay, that's fine.
Here's the thing.
It can't be $20 and bad.
I would never pay $20 for a bad sandwich. I don't think I would pay $15 for a bad sandwich. Now, $13 for a true to life banh mi.
That's a steal.
$13 for like a real banh mi, cash only.
Damn.
Okay, you got
me. Damn.
Me. I know where that place is, but I'm lazy as hell. Aaron, and that's...
I know you're hungry. We need to move on.
No. And I was almost going to transition and skip a scene because we have to get a check-in on Goten and Trunks because they're not backstage. They're nowhere to be found. And what we see are two tiny little Super Saiyans blasting over the ocean, creating giant wakes, just being so excited. Oh, Trunks, we're gonna save the world. We're gonna be heroes. We're gonna fight demons and a wizard, and we're gonna kick that wizard's butt. Blah blah blah. Until Goten goes, "Hey, Trunks, what's a wizard?"
Wow.
Yeah.
So he simply asked what a Majin is.
A more reasonable question, and would also explain, again, they like translated half of this episode for me because first the Bulma and 18 conversation is translated only half, and then this conversation is translated only half because if it's demons or Majin, that makes sense that Trunks would also not know, but try to front like he does.
Yeah.
In mine, he's asking what a wizard is, which like Trunks falls over, and I'm like, oh, well, Trunks is like a year and a half older than him. He will likely know what a wizard is. And because of that, an unintentional joke swerve because Trunks also doesn't know what a wizard is.
He doesn't know what a Majin is. He can't explain it. And Trunks is 8 at this point. He's not double digits.
Trunks is like 8, and Goten is probably turning 7 that year.
Trunks knows what a wizard is.
He knows what a wizard is.
They got him Elden Ring.
Can I get to the punchline of this though?
Oh, there's a punchline. Okay.
Because Trunks is like, yeah, of course I know what a wizard is. Well, wizard rhymes with lizard. So a wizard is a lizard man. Yeah.
Okay. They saved it. They totally redeemed themselves.
They saved it. They saved it with a true to life. I have to be the smart kid in the room because we all knew that one kid who had to know what everything was, even if he didn't. And that's exactly what you would expect the child of a CEO to do. Never admit that they are wrong or that they don't know anything, and that they will lie about trading you toys for a victory.
Yeah. Because mine is simply he stutters, turns around, embarrassed, then simply says, well, he's an incredible guy, and you'll be surprised what he can do when you see him. And that's good enough for Goten. But a lizard.
That more perfectly parallels what we're seeing Gohan fight against, which is a demon with all these different powers.
Lizard man.
A lizard man.
Goten haven't, I guess not.
That's right.
He's isolated and weird.
He doesn't even have an Icarus.
He doesn't.
Isn't that something that like Gohan raised this dragon to protect his as a friend to protect his family and whatever. And then the dragon is just like, Gohan's not around. Fuck all you.
That was the only reason I was here.
Mm-hmm. I was here for the boy. Goodbye.
Chi-Chi's mean.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi hit me with a broom several times.
Poor Icarus.
First time I met Goten, he pulled my tail. No way.
You're describing the life of every cat.
Oh yeah, an animal when there's a baby around, there's no in between.
Yep, they're pulling, they're yanking.
And then also we have to the episode absolutely has to check in on Piccolo and Krillin. Still stoned.
Still stoned out of their mind, bro. They haven't moved in hours.
Deep on the couch.
They hit the za, and the real Z warriors are Krillin and Piccolo.
They didn't have autoplay on YouTube, so it's just stopped. And they haven't noticed.
They haven't noticed.
They're both too paranoid to talk.
All right, thank you for making sure that we did that.
Yes,
because we do get a check in with them every episode so far.
They're horrified still.
Dude, I gotta ask you this.
Yes.
All right, this is gonna go up on DraftKings later. But what's the over under? Like, who are you taking to knock over Statue, Piccolo, and Krillin? Do you think it's gonna be Goten or Trunks?
Ooh.
Who are you taking?
I'm definitely taking Krillin as the statue getting knocked over.
All right. Aaron's down for Krillin getting knocked over by.
Because he's a fucking rich kid, it's gonna be Trunks.
Oh, okay. He's going with Trunks to knock over Krillin first.
Yeah.
This is a tough one.
This is the thing that happened. Do you remember?
I don't remember. Okay. I really don't. I
don't
even remember if they get
remember?
Toulouse, do you remember who
like, no, I won't be on camera.
I'm gonna bet Goten, and he's going to knock over Piccolo.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm envisioning Goten getting there and be like, "Hey, look, Trunks, it's Piccolo!" And he goes, "Hey, Mr. Piccolo!" Not knowing that he's still Super Saiyan. He just crashes through him and he just shatters.
Oh, from a distance, they see them. Maybe. Well, Goten is braver when Trunks is around.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. It could go either way. Because, see, I think the irony is Goten almost knocking someone over. Trunks going in and like, Gohan, you got to watch out. You got to be careful. And then immediately knocking into Krillin.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that scenario where Goten touches Piccolo and he starts to waver. You idiot, you're going to knock him over. And then as he goes to save Piccolo, he just kicks Krillin in half.
His hair
kicks
gone.
Krillin off the perch.
Kicks him bald. Oh, man, that took 12 years. That took 7 years.
Everybody in the show, they're just like, that's just a huge sigh of relief. I don't even know why.
Him and 18 go to the same barber. Their tips are so straight.
What do you think Fortune Teller Baba's doing right now? Because she brought Go to.
Yeah. Go as well.
Fortune Teller Baba brought Goku to the tournament. She's got to be keeping tabs on him. I wonder if she knew what was going to happen with the wizard. Because she's a witch. She also uses a crystal ball.
That's true. I assume it is a parent just reading a magazine in the car, waiting for their little
She's been in
game
the
to be
parking
over.
lot. That's better. That's better that Baba is in the car, like she's in her car with the with the crystal ball in the back seat, just smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Just I never want to see my damn brother again. It's a shame he hangs out with Goku so much.
On the phone with her friend Stacy.
No, I don't know when I'll be back. These tournaments, they last forever. Last one I hosted lasted 6 hours.
Yeah, not gonna make it to Mahjong.
It's the third time in a row she's bailed.
Scrambling for a fourth. Get out of here. I know very little about Masha.
But look, we know a lot about Gohan's fighting ability and Deborah's at this point. We also know that Vegeta and Goku at this point are getting a little impatient with Gohan.
The fact that it's even Goku is like, what is he doing? Gohan, you can't just attack head on like that. He can predict it.
Yep. Vegeta lamenting Gohan's lack of strength throughout. Just like, I guess that's what happens when you take 7 years off of training.
He was stronger when he was a kid.
I hear the same thing at family reunions.
Oh,
Vince
boy.
used to be able to dunk. He could dunk when he was a kid. Vince, you'll never dunk just jumping at it like that.
You're yelling at him. I own a home.
I have a mortgage. Basketball doesn't pay my rent.
Yeah, because he quit.
No! My youngest cousin takes me out at the knee.
My family, mainly because I wasn't around in my other relationships, my family talks about one ex that I dated for less than 2 years. To this day, this is a almost 20-year-old relationship. And they will still fucking bring them up. I'm like, yeah, I know. It was a rough time. I know. It wasn't
Buddy,
the best choice.
I'm sorry.
Families don't forget.
Families never forget. Dang.
You are a child. Forever.
I mean, hey, if you want a perfect comedic example of that principle playing out in front of your eyes, watch Arrested Development. It's a great show that deals with just that. Anyway,
Gohan sucks. He was better as a kid. Is what we're saying.
Gohan sucks. He was better as a kid. It's hard to watch Goku say like he's struggling. It looks like Gohan is starting to get the upper hand, knocking Deborah back, who then conjures a sword in his hand.
It's good. It's a good sword.
It's a great little bit of animation. And he even, and Deborah in mine, I don't know if he says it in yours, but he's getting knocked back. He goes, sword.
Magic word. You have to, like you said, you have to conjure it.
He has to conjure it.
He's a magical guy.
He's a sorcerer of sorts. There is like they do give Gohan a little bit of credit because he's able to catch the blade finally. There's like a sweet little bit of animation where he dodges Deborah's first swipe, and it looks like maybe Deborah got Gohan because we see a few strands of hair fall and hit the water. It's very, very lovingly animated. Like my cat is very lovingly getting into my little lap pocket right now. But just as the sword breaks and Deborah has to rethink his strategy, he clocks something. And he stops the fight and says, Lord Babaji, take us back to the ship. I have a plan.
Okay.
Oh, do you not have his
Papa Pui.
famous? Oh, it's Papa Pui.
Is right?
For in the English, it's let me see if I can. I'm going to get at a point. I'm going to nail this. But Bobbity's voice is like, well, all right, Deborah. Pa-da-pa-pa!
Yeah, it is that sound. I think I was saying the shampoo that The Rock makes.
All right. The Rock making a shampoo? Come on now.
We've talked about this, right?
We've talked about this. The only Polynesian man I want selling me hair is Troy Polamalu. Those curls. Head and shoulders above the rest.
Yeah. He's just like, why make my own when I can just pay to talk about someone else's?
Exactly. Also, hey, Head and Shoulders, get Patrick Mahomes' goofy ass out of those commercials. I hate looking at him.
The Rock knows, right? Someone, even his own children had to have been like, Dad, you're selling shampoo? And then he raises an eyebrow. They're like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Do you think The Rock has his own ChatGPT where he can respond with an eyebrow raise?
Ooh.
And maybe that's how he got this one passed.
I was listening to Blank Check, and they had a very good Griffin had a very good 5-minute rant about The Rock, but very intellectual and also emotionally intelligent about where The Rock is currently in his career, in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I'm sure Griffin had great points, and the more you bring up this podcast on this podcast, it makes me want to listen to that podcast.
It is, but despite all that, it's wild. He tries to sell you shampoo.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Unless he's just it's for down there,
or buddy, scalp conditioning. It's the secret sauce.
There you go. A smooth scalp.
Smooth, hydrated scalp,
Mm-hmm.
free of blemishes and unwanted ingrown hairs.
There we go.
I'm telling you.
That's what it is. Yeah. Get your rock brush.
Ooh, and then he can sell a brush that's got a 3D printed rock on one side. Look, we're marketing geniuses.
We are.
That don't market podcasts.
Yeah, the one thing we refuse to put effort into talking about our podcast.
But here's the other genius move by Deborah, because he asked Bobbity, he's like, I have a plan. Take us back to the ship. And so the fight stops. Gohan is like, hey, what gives? And everybody's like, boy, you are lucky. You're lucky this fight stopped. And Deborah says to all three of them as they question him, don't worry. We were able to recruit another fighter who can handle all three of you. And that just makes them wait another little bit.
Yeah. I do think it is imperative, I think, at this point. Because I think we skipped it. Before the fight stops, Vegeta goes on a rant. And he's just like, that's it. I'm stepping in. I can finish this in an instant. Goku is like, no, he's not. Gohan's not doing that bad. He's starting to gain his footing. Vegeta's like, I'm tired of this bullshit. The only reason I wanted to do this stupid fucking tournament is so we could settle our score. Kakarot. That's the whole deal.
These mortals are cursing.
You fucking shit face.
You fools. Cursing like that will awaken Boo.
Yeah, Boo's like a 10-year-old.
He's a 10-year-old testicle. Waiting for puberty to drop.
Yeah, he is up there. But yeah, it's Vegeta just freaking out. It's like, I've wanted to fight you for, let me count. I think at this point, 200 episodes, and we never do it. Why aren't we fighting right now? We just do it, Kakarot. We just fight. What are they going to do? Not animate it?
Lord Bobbity, they're threatening to fight on camera in front of everyone.
What are you going to do? Fight off screen during a movie while Piccolo does some shit?
My word, Deborah, they certainly are a talkative lot.
But what I'm saying is that one, Lord Bobbity. He's evil as hell.
Ah, I see, Deborah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's basically how that scene goes.
Vegeta's evil, which means they can turn his heart.
Yeah, Deborah said, I saw one of the mortals has a terrible rage burning in his heart. He lacks the conviction of the others. He can be made to serve our purposes.
Damn. A rage in his heart.
A rage.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Deborah. Me, the mastermind, couldn't have seen that one coming. I've just been observing them with my hands over the ball this entire time.
Well, you were watching the fight. You weren't really. I know sometimes I would cut my vision to the other three, maybe hear a few sentences from them, then continue fighting.
I heard that. Didn't that get you punched, Deborah?
Like, what's the truth? Come on. You gotta take punches to make punches.
Wise words from the king of the demons.
ABP, always be punching.
I'm going to write that one down. A pot of pen and paper.
See. Sell that. We have come up with 20 genius ideas for both real and fake companies. I think our job is done.
Dude, I have to I maybe when I post about this episode, I will find and tag the artist who made a t-shirt, Aaron, that says "fuck ice" in the original Dragon Ball font, the red and blue.
Ooh.
with corresponding Japanese lettering. It's a good t-shirt that I hope whoever that is makes it.
Fuck Ice shirts available now. Hold on. Nope, that is just a general Fuck Ice, which is thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Etsy, get out of here.
No. I feel like this is an Instagram or Facebook marketplace.
Anti-ice, subtle anti-ice dragon shirt. So it's someone and/or an AI made a shirt. It's a
shirt that duped my ass into slowing down the podcast.
It's a silhouette of a dragon breathing fire, much like Deborah. I'm bringing it back.
All right.
Melting 3 ice cubes.
Okay.
We also have a shirt that says sloth yoga.
The fuck is that? The fuck is sloth yoga?
Hold on, I'll tell you right now. It's different form. So it says on the top of the shirt. All right. Vince, you're not going to find this at some sort of Claire's or a Hot Topic. Sloth yoga. There's the back bend, which is just a sloth hanging on a branch. The triangle, a sloth hugging a branch. The chair, a sloth hugging the trunk of a tree. Extend side angle, a sloth hanging, but only with 3 legs. Lotus, a sloth with his ass up. Tree, which is kind of the same as chair. Ear touch, a sloth hanging by 2 hands. Half moon, a sloth hanging on all 4s. Forward bend, which is like the back bend, but just from a different angle. This is a bad shirt. And 100. If this ain't AI, I don't. Then
I mean, if it's not AI, guess what, Aaron? It's just what was already on Etsy.
They have a shirt that says, I have microplastics in my balls, and it's a picture of a cat, and it's pink. Don't you want that? Isn't that good?
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. It makes me... So this was, Aaron, this is a joke I thought of this morning.
Please go on. Is it
so
funnier
everybody's looking for a guru of some kind. Everybody's looking for a guru of some kind. I found one. I found a really great guru. It's a guru of online shopping.
Okay.
My guru's name, Aaron, is Deepak Chopra.
That's real good.
I thought of it this morning on the train. And I said it out loud tonight. I had the courage of thinking it and saying it in my head a bunch of different ways. And that time, because we were talking about retail, I had to say it. So I'm copywriting that.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Deepak Chopra, that's mine. Just like this episode has been ours and only ours. I mean, we had a lot of twists and turns, a lot of sidetracks. So just so we could summarize everything that happened in this episode, because there wasn't a lot.
No.
Gohan fought poorly. Goten and Trunks flew fast without any source of education. 18 got mad at Bulma for the right reason. Hercule has friends again now that he's a champion. And Vegeta, in the words of one of my favorite movies I've ever seen, you know what I'm quoting? Ninja assassin. He has a special heart.
That sounds like a Southern insult.
Have you not seen Ninja Assassin?
No.
All right. Okay. Before
Sean
we leave,
hasn't seen.
Okay, we're gonna put Ninja Assassin on Shelton's shelf for next time because we gotta wrap this up.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna eat my cat.
Look, if you just go to kamehouseparty.com, you'll find everything we do. You'll find our Twitch channel, which we do every Wednesday night around 8 p.m. Eastern. Or 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's at a time. You'll see that we're part of the Moonshot Network, a lovely network of podcasts. You see that we have a Patreon where you can give us monies if you like what we do. It keeps the lights on. I do another podcast called Thinking Too Hard About Anime. I think a new episode just dropped last week, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
Vince is is a star of both screen, the YouTube screen, and stage.
Yeah, comedy theaters around New York. The UCBLK, they had a great show to round out Black History Month. If you missed it, F you missed it. Donald Glover was there. Show up next time, March 7th, for the Women's History Month show, where it's going to be an all-female, all-black cast. And who knows? Donald Glover may show back up in a dress. I don't know. I don't know if would Donald Glover do drag for a bit?
I don't know. I know that my understanding is that it's from watching the Family Matters documentary. I understand that it's divisive in the Black community.
Let's just say culturally. That it's a tough sell, but it's not a tough sell for that show. God damn it, it's going to be a good one, as they always are. So follow at UCBLK. It's only 6 letters that you have to follow. That's it. And stay tuned for any announcements on my personal Instagram at VINT_E on all the socials.
It rhymes. You should remember it.
It does rhyme. I made my screen name Future Proof, baby, because it rhymes. Aaron said all the other things. Be kind to your neighbors. Help somebody else out. The times, they are still trying. and we are still trying, and you can still try. So let's get out of here the only way I know how. Whether you are looking for that elusive wizard lizard, or you found a bad man with a bad heart, you gotta keep fighting.